Daf Yomi tractate Bava Metzia Daf 70b with the Mishnah on top with the word Ein Mekablin Son and Barzel Yisrael. One may not accept from a Jew sheep to raise or other items to care for as a guaranteed investment in which the terms of the transaction dictate that the one accepting the item takes upon himself complete responsibility to repay its value in the event of depreciation or loss, but receives only part of the profit. This is because it is a loan, as the principal is fixed and always returned to the owner, and any additional sum the owner receives is interest. But one may accept a guaranteed investment from Gentiles, as there is no prohibition of interest in transactions with them. And one may borrow money from them, and one may lend money to them with interest. And similarly, with regard to a Gentile who resides in Eretz Yisrael and observes the 7 no-hide mitzvot, or ger toshav, one may borrow money from him with interest and lend money to him with interest, since he is not a Jew. Also, a Jew may serve as a middleman and lend a Gentile's money to another Jew with the knowledge of the Gentile, but not with the knowledge of a Jew, meaning the middleman himself, as the Gemara will explain. With regard to the ruling that a guaranteed investment is considered a loan with interest, the Gemara asks, is this to say that the guaranteed investment stands in the possession of the recipient? In other words, the recipient is viewed as its owner. And the Gemara raises a contradiction from a Mishnah in Bechorot 16a, in the case of one who accepts from Gentiles an animal as a guaranteed investment, the offspring are exempt from the halachot of a firstborn. The exemption apparently proves that the sheep still legally belong to the Gentile owner. Abaye said this is not difficult. That case, referring to the Mishnah in Bechorot, is where a Gentile owner of the sheep accepts upon himself the responsibility for losses due to an accident or depreciation in the market value. And that is why the sheep are considered to still belong to him. And this case, referring to the Mishnah here, is where the owner did not accept upon himself responsibility for losses due to an accident or depreciation. Therefore, the guaranteed investment stands in the possession of the recipient. Rava said to Abaya, if the owner accepted upon himself responsibility for losses due to an accident or depreciation, you can call it a guaranteed investment. Can you call it a guaranteed investment? This case is not a guaranteed investment, as the owner is not guaranteed to receive what he had given, but rather is a type of joint business venture that is permitted between two Jews. Rava continues, and furthermore, even if one will grant that this arrangement can be called a guaranteed investment, there is another difficulty. Instead of the Tana teaching the latter clause of the Mishnah, but one may accept a guaranteed investment from Gentiles, let the Tana distinguish within the case itself that of accepting a guaranteed investment from a Jew. He should have taught in what cases this statement, meaning the one that one may not accept from a Jew sheep to raise or other items to care for as a guaranteed investment said, it is said in a case when the owner did not accept upon himself responsibility for losses, due to an accident or depreciation. But if the owner accepted upon himself responsibility for losses due to an accident or depreciation, one may well enter into such an arrangement. I think we'll stop it right here for part 2.